Hi, how are you? I know it's been a while since we've done an eye exam for you, so let's go ahead and get started. What is your name? Okay, and your date of birth? Okay, and what is your current eyesight like? Is it pretty good? You've had a little bit of redness, okay. Do you have any allergies? Seasonal? Okay. Pollen can make your eyes a little red, or grass. Okay, and are you in any pain right now? Alright, awesome. So we're going to get started. We're first going to do a couple of eye sensation tests, but first we're going to put a little bit of this serum in your eye to make sure that you don't have any reactions to any of the tests that we do, okay? So before I do that though, I will put on a pair of gloves so that I don't irritate your eyes. Just grab some gloves. How's your day going so far? Pretty good? Are you liking the colder weather? Yeah. I feel like I love the summertime, but then when the fall season comes, I'm happy that it's here. Okay, so I am going to just take a look at your eyes. So just look straight at my nose. Look straight at my nose. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Okay. Now let's add some of this serum that we were talking about. Okay, so just going to. Okay, just look over here. Good. Just look over here. Okay, and look up. Okay, look down, and then look right here. Okay, perfect. And then just look right here. Okay. Can you blink? Okay. All right, we're gonna do a couple of sensation tests like I had mentioned. Okay, so do you feel that? Okay, what about that? Okay, a little bit this. Okay. So the air, does it make your eyes feel dry? Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just put a little bit of this lubricant in your eye, and so it's going to help. It's just going to help with the dryness. Okay, perfect. And I am just gonna take a really quick look just to make sure. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just relax. I'm just counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, perfect. Okay. And can you feel this? Okay. How about this? What about this? Okay. Good. So you are currently numb, and we're going to do a couple of sensation tests. Okay. So can you just tell me? Did you feel that? Okay. Close your eyes. Okay. Do you feel that? All right. Open your eye and look at my nose. Okay. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Okay. What about that? And this? And that. Okay. Perfect. We're going to do another really quick test here. So I just want you to tell me if you can feel either a sharp or dull sensation. Okay, so this would be the dull sensation and this would be the sharp. Okay, so what do you feel? Okay, and what about now? What about now? Okay, and what about now? What about now? Okay, and what about now? And what about now? Okay, what about now? And now? Okay. So what we're also going to do is I'm going to have you take a look right here. Okay, very good. Take a look. Tell me what color I am pointing at. So what color is this? Okay, what color is this? What color is this? And what about this? And what color is this right here? White, good. And this? And what about this? What about this? Okay. And which one of these colors is the lightest on the grid here? Yellow. Okay, which one is the darkest on the grid here? Good. Okay, what color is this? All right. going to show you a Snellen chart, okay? Can you tell me, can you read to me the bottom line? Good. What about this? Okay, what about this? And this? What letter is this? Okay, and this. Okay, I'm going to put a lens over your eye. Right, I have it a little bit darkened out on one of your eyes, so this is going to be just focusing on your right eye. So can you read this line for me? Okay, and read this line. And read this line. And this one. Can you read this one here? Okay, good, good, good. Let's just do the same for the other eye, okay? It is a little blurry, but I want to test your vision. Can you see this line at all? Less blurry? You want me to get less blurry? Sure. Okay, how about now? Still a little bit blurry there. How about now? Is that better? Okay, what color is this? Sorry, not what color, what letter is this? Okay, what letter is this? What about this? What about this? What letter is this? And this right here. And this letter here. And this one. And what about this one? And what about this letter here? Okay. Very good job. I'm going to take the lens off. How are you feeling so far? Pretty good? Okay. We're going to do a color vision test. Okay. So we're going to do that with some markers. Can you tell me what color this is? Very good. Tell me what color this is. Perfect. What color is this? And what about this? And what color is this? Perfect. Okay. We're going to do a little test here, but before we do that, I want you to just tell me what color eyes does Gary have? Okay, can you follow Gary with your eyes? Good. Can you just look at Gary? Just focus on Gary. Okay, good. And just focus on Gary. Can you look up? Actually, just look up, okay? Can you look off screen? Can you look off screen? I'm just gonna take a look at your eyes to see how they dilate. Can you look to the right of the screen here? Okay, the right. Can you look at the right corner right here? Can you follow my fingers? Can you follow my fingers? Look at the light. Good, look at the light. Okay. Now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you look through this right here. Okay, take a look through it. Good, okay. And now all I want you to do is tell me how many times the light passes through. So we're going to start and we're going to do it 10 seconds, okay? So I'm going to count down. I want you to tell me how many times it passes through. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, how many times did it pass through? Okay, we're going to do it a little bit closer up now. We're going to do it one more time. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How many times did it pass through? Okay, we're going to make it a little bit harder. Okay, smaller circle here, smaller oval here. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to count down. I want you to tell me how many times it passes through. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, now we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to test and see how many times it goes through here, okay? Are you ready? All right, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, how many times was that? You did a really good job there, okay? So, I'm going to have you tell me what colors do you see. So what color do you see here? okay? And what color here? And here, and here, and this color here, and what about here? Okay, choose one of the colors. Choose one of the colors. Okay, so I'm just going to write something on your eye. Okay, and can you guess what I wrote? Okay, very good. Yes, that's exactly what I wrote. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I want you to focus on this right here, okay? So just follow it with your eyes. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to tell me when you see Gary entering your vision. So just follow. We're going to do a peripheral vision test. So keep following it with your eyes. And do you see Gary? Do you happen to see Gary? Okay. And we're going to test the other side. So just follow here. Just follow here. Okay. Good, good, good. And let me know when you see Gary coming into your vision. Okay, tell me when you see him leave and when you see him come back. Okay, very good. Now I'll have you just follow Gary. Okay, and I'll have you look at Gary and ignore this. Just ignore this, just ignore this, just ignore this, just ignore this. Okay. Keep looking at Gary, keep looking at Gary. Continue to look at Gary. Good, good, good. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, now I want you to do a little bit of a guessing game. I want you to tell me if Gary's going to show up on the left side or the right side, okay? And what did you guess? Okay, and if it's going to show up on the left or right side, and what did you guess? Yes, it was still this side here, okay? And what about now? What about now? What about now? Good, okay. And what about now? What about now? What about now? All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 corners, and we have a donut. Okay, so I want you to tell me if the donut's going to show up on 1, 2, 3, or 4 corner, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, what about now? Nowhere. I tricked you. Let's try it again. Ooh. 4. Okay. Let's do this again. 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 Okay, that was a third. Third. And nothing. And 4. You did a really good job keeping up there. I do want you to tell me what color this lemon is. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze some lemon juice into your eye, and I want you to tell me if it burns, okay? Okay, so, and open your eyes really wide so you can get a lot of lemon juice in there. Okay, good. Does that burn at all? Just blink. Blink. Okay, do you see this green lemon? This one is not supposed to burn. It's actually supposed to take the burn away. Okay, so I know you're burning right now. Let's just put a little bit of air. Just put a little bit of air to kind of cool your eye off, okay? So, okay, perfect. You should be feeling better. Do you feel better? Good. I am going to take a really quick look inside your eye just to make sure we didn't do any damage, okay? So, just look up for me. Okay, everything is looking good. Look to your left. Okay, do you feel that? Any pain? Okay, look to your right. Any pain? Okay, and look down. Okay, look down. Now look over here. And look up. Look down. Okay. They look fine. Doesn't look like much damage has been done, so that's good. But I am going to put some of my healing ointment into your eyes just to make sure we're not, gonna be having any problems. Okay, so just relax. Okay. Okay, any pain now? Any pain? Okay, I'm just gonna brush the eyes. Okay, I'm just gonna brush the eyes, make sure that they're clean and that we don't have any residue or anything like that. Okay, good. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and just do a really quick eye scan. Okay, so I'm just gonna come really close and do a quick eye scan. Scan. Okay, just gonna scan the eyes. Okay, and then I'm just going to do quick laser eye surgery because I do see that you are needing a little bit of the laser eye surgery. So if you could just relax, okay. Are you feeling okay? Okay, good to know. I just want to make sure that you don't need any glasses or anything in the near future. Okay, does that feel okay? All right, good. Okay, can you see pretty good right now? Ah, good. That is what I love to hear. Can you by chance tell me how many dots you see? And what about now? Okay, and what about now? What about now? We're gonna play a little game. It's gonna consist of you counting in a fast-paced manner. Okay, let me just go ahead and have you tell me what numbers they are when they add up. So this would be 9, right? 9. Okay, let's do this one more time, and this would be 2, and this would be 5, okay? So we're gonna do a really quick test. I'm just gonna have you tell me what numbers, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna help you one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, so that was 8, okay? All right, so go ahead and get started, okay? And what number? Okay, we're gonna switch things up. Good, what number, what number? If you add these up, good, we're gonna switch it up, how many numbers? Okay, and that plus this would be, what would it be? 7, yes. Okay, and what about this, and what about this? And what about this? Okay, and this. Okay, you did a really good job keeping up there. So now what we're gonna do is I am going to have you, we're gonna switch things up a little bit. You're just gonna tell me what numbers you see. Let's just say, for example, you see the orange one in your vision, you're gonna tell me 6. You're gonna tell me 4, okay? Then when I bring the green one into your vision, you're just gonna say 4. You're just gonna say whatever number you see, and you're also gonna tell me what color the cube is that you see. So, for example, orange 4, green 4, orange 1, green 5, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Good. 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 Okay, and we're going to be speeding things up. Perfect. Okay, and what about now? Wow, that was really good. You kept up very well. And thank you for doing that exercise with me. I know you're probably feeling a little bit like your eyes have been going through a lot, so we are just going to cool your eyes off with some cucumbers. So we're just going to put these on your eyes for 5 seconds just to cool you off, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Sorry about that. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to take a really quick look into your eyes just to see, how things are going. Okay. Do you see the lens going over your eye? Good. How many fingers do you see me holding up? How about now? How about now? And what about now? Very good. I want you to tell me what color marker you see. Okay, and what about now? Good. And what about now? Okay, perfect. I'm going to do a really quick examination, but I first just need to shorten those eyelashes a little bit. Your eyelashes are just really, really long. Like they are like way too long. So we're just gonna shorten them a little bit. So just hold your eyes open. Just hold your eyes open. Hold them open. Hold them open. Okay, good, good, good. You could just hold still. We're almost done. Just hold still. We're almost done. Okay. I'm just gonna measure them to make sure that they look okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have you tell me what the furthest number away is from your face. Like for example, the furthest number that I see is 14, okay? And then for example, the furthest number that I see is 7. So tell me the furthest number that you see, okay? Okay, and what about now? Okay, and what about now? Okay, and what about now? Okay. Okay. Wonderful. You are just amazing. You're doing amazing. Okay, so what do you see here? Fries. What do you see here? A bear. I want you to follow the fries with your eyes and just ignore the bear. Just ignore the bear. Okay, follow the fries and just ignore the bear. Follow the fries and ignore the bear. Ignore the bear. Okay. Now, which one's closer to you, the bear or the fries? Okay. What about now? What about now? Follow the fries. Follow the fries. Okay. And now look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Look at my nose. Okay. And I'm just gonna test your eyes out really quick. How does that feel? Is that okay? I know I've done a lot to your eyes today. Any pain at all? Any pain? You feeling okay with that? Okay. Good. I'm just gonna put this over your eyes, okay? Do you feel that? What about this? Okay, what about this? Okay. I am either gonna put Gary, the fries, or the teddy bear in your field of vision. Which one is it? I want you to take a guess. Is this Gary, you think? Is that? Yes, it is. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Okay. I'm also going to now put the fries or the bear into your field of vision. Which one do you think it is? Which one, which one, which one does it look like it is? Good. Okay, we're gonna do one more, one more. Which one is it? Which one, which one? Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome possum. We are gonna do just one more thing and maybe a couple more after this, but what I want to do is put some of this healing eyeliner on your eyes so that you definitely don't have any issues. Okay, so let me just put some of this Is that okay? Does that feel okay? All right, you are so good. We do have to cut the video short. I have to go to another appointment, but I hope that you enjoyed that video and have a great rest of your day.